look at my account. It's a mess. Completely in shambles. I got 310 campaign energy. I don't even know where I got all that from. I got 10 PvP energy. It's not charging or anything because why? Still haven't done the void scanner. Red alerts is just out there. But in the midst of all this, I'm going to give you the final top 10 toons in DC Legends. Let's get to the video.
There's a difference between you and me. We both looked into the abyss. But when it looked back at us, you blinked.
Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Legends video. In this video, I'm going to give you the final top 10 in DC Legends. So basically, I did an all-time list, and that was like all-time top 10 toons throughout the game, who's had the most impact, whatever. This is going to be who's at the top of the game right now, in this moment right now. So that is what I'm going to go through in my account. Like, oh, look at all that. All those resources and everything. I got to burn them somehow. And then they also have this. What is this? There was a skin in. Yeah, this one. I've already gone on a rant about this and the other thing. Why is this 4,000? 500. 500. Or free. Anyway. So, you know what? Let's just hop straight into the list. Now, a lot of these tunes are going to be based on PvP, but one of them has to be on this list, as you guys know and have heard from me before, has to be on this list based on raids, and that is Superwoman still. She has been the best in raids, period. I'm trying to, I want to say Specter's really good. He's not Superwoman. Doomsday is pretty good, not Superwoman in raids. Like, she is an absolute beast there. She stacks up her empowered strength ups. She will wipe out. It doesn't even really matter the affinity matchup, although it does behoove you to use like Specter, for example, if you're going against energy. But like, she can take care of it as long as she gets to get going. She is absolutely incredible. What's her other skin? Yeah. No thanks. No thanks. I would get her other skin, but I'm not paying 4,000 gems. Why am I not paying 4,000 gems? Oh, because I want to. There's other stuff I want to do in the game before it ends, so I'm not doing the 5,000 gems thing, which is kind of like the 4,000 gems. Like, should I get it? It doesn't matter really. Anyway. Now, coming in at number 9, and this one I could see people debating, and I could understand if you were debating it, but I'm going to do it anyway. I've had so much fun playing with her lately, and I actually jumped on to playing with her recently. Part of the reason why I'm sad the game isn't lasting an extra month is because I won't get to play with Katana anymore. Katana ramps like a mad woman. She is incredible at just one-hit slaying. And then the thing that I thought that wouldn't be that great actually ended up being one of the best is the Siphoning Strike, her A1, where she has a can't miss and then also purges buffs, or steals buffs, sorry. And she does stupid damage on it. She also does stupid damage on Falling Blade, Soul Take. Like, everything about her kit is pretty awesome. So I've had so much fun playing with her. I use her mostly in red alerts now. And then whenever there was an event, I tried to use her in that event. But I use her in red alerts because I just like playing with her. She's fun to play with. And then didn't I get another? No, because I took her RB1. That's the other skin, which it just looks like somebody trying to imitate Katana in some pajamas they got from Target. I don't even know why it looks that much different to me, but it does. Anyway, so just really, really bad cosplay. So anyway, that's Katana coming in at number 9, all time in the final, not all time, but in the final PvP or the final top 10 tunes list. You guys got to forgive me. My brain is like just not here today. I've been so tired the last couple of days. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, no, I'm sure about it. I'm sure about it. I want her in my final top 10. Then coming in at number 8, I'm surprised he's only down at number 8, but I can't put anybody. I can't really like make a reason why he should be higher in my view. And a lot of you might be surprised by me saying I can't make him a higher, but I'm gonna say that. That is Atrocitus. Now, Atrocitus is someone who is constantly at lead whenever you have to deal with him. It's a problem. He's obnoxious. He's annoying. I wish I hadn't taken him RB1 because I could have just left him at L4 and then use those crystals on somebody else. But the reason why he's at number 8 is because he's only good with someone else. Only good with a Wonder Girl. Only good with a Supergirl. Like, he's not good in and of himself. He's good in and of himself. And as a toon by himself, when you're not paired, he's good. But because he's so great at helping, well, not all of them, but at getting other toons to be amazing, he's on the list, right? Especially him and Supergirl. But that does not work all the time, and especially there are some teams that use Atrocitus that don't have Supergirl or don't have Brainiac or don't have Specter, something like that, and they just get wiped out by me easily. It's really easy to get past him if Supergirl isn't floating around over there with Specter. Sorry, it is. He's easy to get past in those scenarios. So he's down here at number 8. Very prevalent in the game, but take away Supergirl, you know, you lost a large part of his utility. So now coming in at number 7. Atrocitus was 8. Number 7. Should put numbers next to these. I just have it like listed in check boxes. Supes. I went through a full thing on Supes like before. He's in the all-time greats, but here he's also still one of the best leads in the game. You don't want to touch any of his allies because he will ramp. You don't want to touch him because he will ramp. He keeps damage immunity on him. He might be, if not the best taunter, in the top 3 in the game as well. He hits like a freaking truck, gives himself damage immunity, keeps the taunt on him, so he keeps the team protected. So Supes thankfully got a nice rework a couple years ago that made him viable, and it has continued to make him viable. Is he as terrifying as he once was? No, but he's still pretty freaking terrifying. So that's Supes coming in at number 7. Now, coming in at number 6, which I feel like maybe you guys might debate this, Enchantress. Now, I put Enchantress here. And it would be that Enchantress is the counter to Atrocitus, because you put Enchantress in, you get that damage immunity, and then you're good on his first round of attacks, and then you go from there. What I've run into is a lot of comps where this damage immunity that she has at the very beginning is absolutely infuriating to get past, and especially depending on who you put around her, a Trigun, a Monkey Prince, whoever, then it becomes even worse. And then she keeps putting damage immunity up. Now, I know some of you have said, like, oh, well, Atrocitus, you were saying that you would discount him because of him but him being better with other toons around him. Enchantress is the same, but she does it with a wider array of toons and also keeps them alive. If Supergirl's not on Atrocitus' team and Specter's not, once you get past that initial AoE attack and enrage, then you can wipe them out really easy. With Enchantress, because of that damage immunity and some of the heals and purging some of the buffs, or debuffs I should say, even after that first wave of attacks or whatever you want to call it, she can still put damage immunity up if you put on the A1, the A2, and keep your team protected, keep them alive longer. It becomes a nuisance trying to get past that damage immunity that she constantly keeps up. So Enchantress, for that reason, she's coming in at number, 6? I really got to put numbers next to these things. So we had Swoops, 10, Katana, 9, Atrocitus, 8, Supes, 7, Enchantress, 6. Coming in at number 5, there might be some debate here as well, given who's number 4, but I'm putting in Trigun, number 5. Now, the reason why I'm going to do, Tarzan Trigun? I'll stick with Tarzan Trigun, I guess. Keep him looking like Artemis. So I know that's a really weird thing, and you're like, how is that thing? It made sense in my head. Trigun is a problem, especially when he gets ramped, and if you haven't taken him out first, then your team is doomed. The other problem with that is that a lot of times the fight becomes messy, really, 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 really messy, and it's not a guarantee that you're going to get out of there with all your toons. And so, depending on the Trigun, if you're facing a Trigun, if you're facing a Poison Ivy, an Ultraman who can send those disease back, then it can be to the detriment of your team to use Trigun. However, it goes without saying that he is one of the top 5 toons in the game just because of that disease and how much disease he can put out, how much he's stripping you of buffs. He is absolutely nuts in the game. So that is him coming in at number 5, Trigun. Now, This tune, don't know if he deserves it, but he drives me up a wall anytime I have to face him. Monkey Prince, Marcus Sun, coming in at number 4. You drive me up a wall. That out of turn hit chance downs put in rage is infuriating, and it happens constantly. The AoE attack where you strip buffs potentially and reduce turn meter, also infuriating. Monkey Prince is an absolutely infuriating tune to deal with. He's fun to play with if he's on your side, at least for me, but he's not nearly as powerful on offense as he is on defense. And on defense, he, like, put it this way. I ran into a bunch of teams last night as I was playing through whatever. These were several teams under Enchantress, actually, but that constituted like Dawnstar, Trigun, Monkey Prince, or Parasite, Trigun, Monkey Prince, etc., etc. Guess who I wanted to take out first in that scenario? It was Monkey Prince, because I can't get anything done. I can't hit anybody if Monkey Prince keeps giving removing all the debuff immunities and giving me hit chance downs. I can't do anything with it. I keep missing, especially against Dawnstar. You know what I mean? Like, it's absolutely drives me crazy. But I can't deny that he's a great tune that was made. So he's going to be number 4 in this final top 10 list. Then we go on to one of my favorites to play with. I have so much fun playing with him that I forced myself to stop because I felt like I was getting boring. Parasite is so much fun from day one. Not day one. From day one after his rework. When he would start stealing all your buffs for touching him, and it seems like that's bugged a little bit, but whatever. When he started doing that, game over. I loved every minute of it. Then I can deal with Cheshire. All right, give me all those evasion ups. I'll take that. You can give me the awareness too. I'm good with it. Come on, give me that. Take that. Any of it. Superman, you want to hit me? No, I'll take that death immunity. That's cool. Damage immunity. All right. Oh, no, I'll take that. Strength ups. I don't need them, but I'll take them. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. And then you hit him. He heals himself, and then maybe doubles the heal. Boop. Gives himself death immunity and taunt. Absolutely love him. Best taunter in the game. It'll be debated between him, Soups, between those two, and I think I'll take Parasite because he disarms the enemies. Period. So there goes Parasite coming in at number 3. And now, final all-timers. It's the final list, not the all-time list, not the greatest of all-time list. It's the final list. So coming in at number 2, Specter backup. He is still an issue that you have to deal with first. Because if anybody dies on your team or on their team, then he starts stunning and he just screws up everything. Everything. He screws up all of it. On the enemy's death, on the ally's death, he's going to start stunning. Then the AoE attack. He's still a beast at Nightmare Campaign. Like, his kit, like I said this before in the other video, his kit might be the single best kit in DC Legends right now, even though he's number 2, just because of his utility. Now, it kind of makes it, why isn't he number 1? Because of utility and because of someone else who was just an absolute problem. But that problem could have been resolved relatively quickly and continues to be resolved relatively quickly. Specter still has his utility, even though he doesn't wipe out like he used to with that AoE attack. So Specter coming in at number 2. Number 1. You guys have probably guessed because you have not seen this tune yet. The queen of PvP as it stands right now, the person who broke the game, Cheshire. The A1, all you have to do is spam the A1. And the only downside to it in terms of versus Monkey Prince is that he puts hit chance downs as well. But if you keep her enraged, awesome. Thank you, appreciate it. I'll keep those evasion ups and keep giving you all these disease. I'm good with it. That's fine by me. Thank you, appreciate you. So, Cheshire is the queen of DC Legends as it comes to a close. I didn't see that one coming. At least not when I started the game. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe if you don't like it. Subscribe to dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Marvel Strike Force content coming soon. Knighthood content coming up next. Thank you guys for watching all the way through. See you next time.